Welcome to Dobby's Repairs. I'm Dobby the Fixing Elf, and this is what's in my toolbox, the series where I show you the tools I use to repair cars and fix things. So let's find out what's in my toolbox today. And in this instalment, we have this 22-piece brake caliper rewind tool that I picked up from Temu. And yeah, it's a fairly good one. Let me try and pop some behind here to keep it up. That's going to work. So we'll do that. Not too bad. Let me take it forward so you actually see everything in the stuff. And yeah, I picked this up from Temu and it's been really handy. There's a variety of different cars, too many to mention really, but just a few of them off the top of my head. These are for Ford, BMWs, all sorts of different ones. I have got a whole list. I will put that in the description, and so you can all see it. And I might even do a little scrolling thing, depends on time. But yeah, the whole list of different cars it works with. For instance, this one here works on Ford as well, with calipers on Ford C-Maxes. This works on most of the pushback ones. This is quite a cool little device. And yes, you get 18 different adapters, as well as 2 different backing plates, and your left hand and your right hand thread thrust bearing pushes. So basically with the main tool, this is the bit that pushes the caliper back. And it's fairly simple to easily set up. So well, I have got a bit of footage of this in action, but basically to set it up, you pick your left hand or right hand depending on which way you need to go, and then you pick your adapter you need. These all got magnets on the end, so it's quite nice. So if you quickly grab this and then you can magnet it on, magnetise it on, should I say. That's probably not the right word, but hey, you know. And yeah, so then you pick your backing plate. For instance, you've got this little one up here. You get 2 different types. I haven't used this one as much as I use this one. As you can see, this one's really well used and really dirty. Because unfortunately, doing brakes are a very dirty job. I highly recommend wearing gloves when you're doing brakes. Yeah, you basically slide the saver, and this little ring just here on the back of the. Let me just run the back of it for you. This little ring here pushes against this, and that pushes against the back of the caliper. And then that pushes the caliper in. I've got some, as I said, I've got some footage of this in action. I'll show you that to you in a minute. And I'll put that back in there. And dismantle exactly the same. If you're doing really stubborn brakes, I highly recommend putting a bit of grease on there. Just make the whole process a lot easier. It all compacts down to this nice little case. And yeah, there's a variety of different adapters and different things you can do with it. It's back in the right place. And yeah, it's got all sorts of different adapters. We've got ones with different fittings on them, the standard pin ones, and yeah, really anything you can really want to cover. I will put the list in a moment for you. But yeah, overall, a pretty handy little thing. And as promised, here's some footage of the tool in action. I'm just using it to compress this brake caliper at the front of this Ford C-Max. As you can see, it seems to be doing quite well. Quite simple really, just have to keep twisting it around. You can see I've got the backing plate and I've got it tightened up, and just push it down. I'm going to speed things up now so you can just see how it does the job. It normally takes about a minute to compress a cylinder like this, a brake caliper like this, should I say. And so just speed things up, just make it nice and easy. And yeah, once you get it all the way down, you just loosen it off and it's all done. And that's really how simple it is to rewind a brake caliper with this tool. And now we're going to show you a list of all the different adapters and what cars they can do. It's a really long list. I will put this list also in the description so it's a bit easy to read if you can't read it on here. I know it's a bit small. But yeah, this is the whole list of what the adapters do and what cars they're for. You can see it's quite a long list and there's quite a lot of different things to look at. But overall, not too bad. So now you've seen this in action and seen the list of all the different ones, all the different cars you can do, and plus more. There's a lot more that you can do with this set. I just want to quickly show you this impact torque adapter, which is going to be the star of next week's video. This was recommended by a viewer named John, and he wanted me to test them out and let him know what I thought of them. So the video is coming, John. It will be out next week. And yeah, more on that next week. Going back to the set and giving you my final thoughts now. It's been an extremely handy set. It's definitely speeded up all the brake jobs I've done. I haven't had to worry about trying different techniques, C-clamps. I just use this one, just push it back, it makes it nice and simple. I haven't had to use water pump pliers and push and generally make life difficult. You've got a massive variety of different cars that you can cover with it, as you've already seen in the list I put up. Yeah, overall it works really well and I'm really pleased with it. So I highly recommend picking this up if you're looking for a decent set of brake rewind caliper tools. It makes it really nice and really easy. I'm going to give this a 4 spanner rating, so 4 spanners will pop up here as always. And yeah, overall it's been pretty decent and I haven't had any real issues. I've obviously used the right hand one more than the left hand one, so your mileage may vary with that, but I tend to use the right hand one. Most of the cars I've been working on have been right hand thread. It's also got this little adapter that you can use with a 3/8 drive extension for certain vehicles, which is quite nice. That's the only adapter here number 5 is the only adapter here that doesn't actually fit directly onto the tools. You have to use a 3/8 drive for that, but again, useful to have if you need it. I believe as well this adapter will connect onto all the other ones, so like that. You can use these just as a winding back tool, which is quite nice. You haven't got to use this if you don't need to. I do have a little handy feature of it. And yeah, overall, 4 spanners is a really good rating for these. You can buy more expensive sets, so exactly the same from the likes of B&Q, but I recommend picking up one from Temu because it's really affordable and it does exactly the same job. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful or entertaining, don't forget to hit that like button. It really helps both the channel and me out. If you're new here, consider subscribing. I post 2 videos a week, so by subscribing, you'll never miss a thing. Got any questions or suggestions? Drop a comment down below, and I'll do my best to reply to everyone. Here at Dobby Repairs, we're all about helping you learn how to work on your vehicle safely and showing you don't need to spend a fortune on tools to get the job done. Want to support the channel further? Become a member, starting at just 99p. Members get perks like early access to videos and more exclusive content. Keep fixing, and I'll see you in the next one.